Hey, beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I'm back, y'all. I'm back. It's 2023, and I'm excited about 2023. I'm excited about doing more videos when I can. I'm excited about starting new hobbies, hopefully. And we shall see what 2023 brings. But I want to wish you all a happy new year, and hope that you all had a very Merry Christmas. It was very merry here. We had a guest from out of the country with us. She's still here, and we hosted her first Christmas, and it was absolutely fabulous. And it was just a joy to share Christmas with one of our friends. But anyways, I want to say thank you for those of you who are returning. Thank you, who have subscribed, who have liked, who have commented over the last year. I want to say thank you so much. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you become a part of the Beautiful People family by clicking the subscribe button down below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like or a thumbs up, and also comment. I love to read comments. I love to respond. They may not be responses right away, but I definitely will respond to you as soon as I possibly can. But without further ado, I want to go ahead and get started. This video here is going to be all of the things I did last quarter, which would be October, November, December of last year. So I didn't do a lot of coloring, you guys. Well, maybe for some I did, but I didn't do as much coloring as I would have hoped. I had a book that two books I was trying to complete last year, and I was only able to complete one. And the other one is just full of whips, basically. And I do plan to finish that because I've already pre-based all the pages, and all I'm now doing is adding some shading to some of those pages, and then embellishing with glitter and gel pens and things like that. So I think it should be done by the end of this month. Fingers crossed I get to it and finish that book. So we're gonna start with some things that I did do. Now, I did do 2 diamond painting projects. They were small projects, they were bookmarks, and I'm gonna flash those up right here on the screen so you guys can see them. They were absolutely fun, gorgeous. They turned out really nice. They were leather, very pretty, very simple, and I absolutely can't talk. I absolutely love them, and I actually gifted one. So then the next things that I did were puzzles. If you don't know, I love jigsaw puzzles. It's something I like to do around the end of the year. Just sit down, relax, and just do a puzzle. And so I completed 3 puzzles. I completed the Crayola color puzzle, which was a 300-piece puzzle, and I'll flash it right here on the screen. This puzzle was very easy. The pieces were pretty large, and the hardest part was when all of those colors were lined up together, like, oh shoot, trying to find which one goes where. But once I got the rhythm of it and the hang of where the words would go, it actually ended up being a really fun puzzle to do. The next one I completed was a Black Panther puzzle. It was a 500-piece puzzle. I'll put the picture right here. That puzzle was intended for Christian. Christian started it with me and was like, this is too hard. And I gotta say, when I got it, I was like, oh, it's only 500 pieces, it won't be so bad. That puzzle was really hard because it was like all one color, as you can see in the picture. It was pretty difficult. It took me a while. It kind of made me get frustrated a bit because I couldn't figure out what went where. So I had to use this little thing that I do where I group pieces together by their shapes and then figure it out that way. So then I finished that one. And the last puzzle I did was Classic Fairy Tales Aladdin, which was a 1,000-piece puzzle. I'll flash it right here. This one also too was a pretty tough puzzle. There's a lot going on, but I love the challenge, and I'm so glad that I was able to do those projects outside of coloring. Now we're gonna get into the coloring. All right, so, okay, the first book I'm going to share with you guys is Vogel Schmetterling. This is a Colorful Moments coloring book. I'm gonna zoom in a bit for you guys. Okay, and then this one, did I do one here? Yes. I did this page here. This one I did as a like little how-to. I forget what video I did that and for what pencils. Guys, you must forgive me, I don't always remember, but I did complete this page here, and I put some glitter on the butterflies, glitter gel pens. And so that is my bird. Very simple, very fun, very cute. And that was a colored pencil picture. There's no basing on that picture at all. This is Retro Deco by Carla Magana. And I did one in here. I did this one here. I absolutely love how she turned out. I had a blast doing this picture. This one I used glitter gel pens. I based with alcohol markers. I used silver gel pens. This one's just basically gel pens and color pencil and marker. So kept it with only 3 medium types, and I absolutely love her. I love coloring these books. They are so fun. You can do whatever you want. Just have fun with Carla's illustrations, and I just love it. I love how she turned out. All right, and that is Retro Deco by Carla Magana. Next, I worked out of Spooklets by Carla Magana. And I did this page here. Also love how she turned out, having fun. My husband is a Dallas Cowboys fan, and so I was like, let me do some colors like Dallas Cowboys. I am not a Dallas Cowboys fan. I really don't watch much football, so I don't really have a team. If I were to choose a team, it would have been a team from my hometown, and they are no longer there, and that would be the Chargers. They are no longer in San Diego, so I don't have a team. But I use Cali Art markers to base, Sparkle Pop, and Arteza colored pencils for shading on this, and I think she turned out lovely. All right, and that's Spooklets sketchbook by Carla Magana. Next, I worked out of Matchstick Mouse, a summer coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. And I think this was a buddy color with my girl Lovella. No, this was not, sorry. This was not a buddy color, but this one, I had a lot of fun doing this one. I love how I did the clouds. This one was very simple, based with markers, and just use, I think these are Arteza color pencils on this page. Love how it turned out. And that was Matchstick Mouse, a summer coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. Next, I worked in Eerie Patisserie by Carla Magana. And on this one, I did just one. This one was really fun. I had a blast doing this page. I love the color scheme that I used. I do know that I based most of this with marker. I use some satin glaze liquid, some dragonfly glaze, glitter, metallic, and definitely used colored pencils to shade. And that would be, I believe, Arteza with this one as well. The background I did with, what did I use? I want to say the King Art gel crayons. I love how she turned out. Very cute. And that is Eerie Patisserie by Carla Magana. Next, I did a bunch because this is so soothing to me, guys. And Bob Ross's Paint with Water, Paint Your Own Way to a Mellow Mood. And I did all of the watercolor ones. So I did this one here. Love how it turned out. This one here. Now it gets kind of tricky because the big spaces, there's not enough of the watercolor to go all the way out. So, but that's not the point of it. It's to like kind of like figure out the best way to do it. So this one got a little messy, but you can still see the colors, no muddiness, so I'm pleased. This one, I really like how it turned out. I love this one. These are so fun to do. If you do not have this book and you like stuff like this, you may want to grab it. Here's this one here. I was surprised there's a lot of pinks and browns in here. Just something different. Very nice. This is another one I love. I love the way the sky turned out. You know, everyone's is probably going to look different depending on which way you work. And so, yeah, I like this. I love it. Came out really nice. This one here also, I love the purple back here that was used. Very nice. There was a little purple up here which threw me off because there's not very much purple in the sky. So, and last but not least, I struggled with this one up here in the sky. You can see the red kind of got streaky, but other than that, I do like how this turned out down here in the mountain. These are really fun. And I think, did I do all of them? I have a few more of those to do. And then I'm going to go back and then do the blank pages where you do it yourself. I'll probably just use markers because to me, it's done when I finish these. But that is Bob Ross Paint with Water. Paint your way to a mellow mood. And as you can see, I did a lot. It really helped me. I had some things going on last quarter and with family and stuff, and just took me a while to get myself back together, but I'm here, thank God. All right, so here we have Charlie Harper's Coloring Book Volume 1. I did one page in here only because I wanted to see if I could fix a page. This book was purchased secondhand, and there's some pages in here that a kid just like went to town with markers on. I think I removed the ones that I knew I couldn't fix. But this is one that I could actually fix, so I decided to do this one. And it's a hawk. And I had fun doing that. It's just very basic geometric shapes. And I love it. That's Charlie Harper's Coloring Book Volume 1. Next, I did a couple out of 100 Cute Grayscale Coloring Book by Rachel Mintz. I did this giraffe. I love how he turned out. This was based with marker, and then I used Arteza colored pencils to shade. And I love how it came out. Love him. So cute. Love it, because I did all the autumn colors too in his scarves. Then I did this one here, the fox. Also 2 colored pencils and marker base. And just a little bit of gel pen. Well, that's actually metallic marker there, just a little bit. And the last one I did was this one here. The background was done with a water-soluble medium, probably crayon. And I based this one with marker, and I went over it with color pencil. And I love how this came out too. Try to stick to some autumn colors for this. And that is 100 Cute Grayscales Coloring Book by Rachel Mintz. Next, I worked out of Fragile World by Kirby Rosanas, and I did this page over here, which I absolutely love. This one was a buddy color with Chriselle Jalapou on Instagram, and I'm gonna pop her picture up on the screen so you can see hers. It's gonna be next to mine right over here. And I really enjoyed doing this page. So glad she reached out to me. It was the first time I'd ever done a buddy color with her, and she reached out to me, and I said, sure, I'll do that. And luckily this also counted for Color Your Hoard, because this is my first page colored in this gorgeous book. So glad I was able to do this, and thank you so much, Christelle, for the buddy color. Next, I worked in Waldeflüster by Colorful World. This was a buddy color with the lovely Erica from Elm Colors. We did this page together, and I love how hers turned out, and I love how mine turned out. They're both different, a little different, but it's kind of cool to see we did use some of the same colors. And I'm gonna pop her picture up right here so you can see hers. And I want to say thank you to Erica for the buddy color, and we must do another one. I love this. So basically, this one I did not base with marker. I actually used my Prismacolor watercolor pencils in this coloring book for the base. All of this is based with the Prismacolor. And then I went over this with colored pencil, and I do not remember what colored pencils. I used some gel pens and some white, gosh, I can't think, white acrylic markers to put the webs and do the smoke here. And some of that also on the mushrooms. But I had a blast coloring that. So again, thank you, Erica. Anyone that I mentioned who has a YouTube channel or Instagram, I will list them down in the description below, so you guys can go check them out. Next, I worked in this gorgeous book here. This is Linda Ravenscroft Fairy and Fantasy Art Painting and Coloring Book 7. And I did this lovely page with my girl, my bestie, Lovella from Lovella's Coloring, and I'm going to pop hers up right here. This one, we both were kind of nervous to color in this book, and so I was like, oh, let's just not pick a busy one. Let's like pick a really easy one. So I think I chose the page. I think I chose this one. I love how it turned out. This one's based with markers, alcohol markers, and then I did shading with colored pencils. I don't know what color pencils, sorry, because I don't keep track of that. And then I use stickles in the red that you see. I use some glitter, acrylic glitter, glitterific in this page. I use liquid pearls on this page, white Posca pens, and what else? I think that's it. But I had fun doing this. I love how it turned out. She's gorgeous. Pictures don't do justice. Just seeing them close up, I think, is the best way to view. But I had a great time. So thank you so much, Lovella. I was gonna call you something else. Forgive me. I said I would not call you that on YouTube, so it almost slipped out. All right, and that is Linda Ravenscroft. Look, Linda Ravenscroft's Fairy and Fantasy Art, and that is book 7. All right, the next one I have here is one that I did in a live color in chat video for Color Your Hoard, and I think it was the last one I did. I was so busy I could not squeeze in one for November or December, so I do apologize for those of you who look forward to those. They will begin again this month in January. So this one here I did, you can check it out. I believe I based this with marker. Yes, and then I went over this with colored pencils, and I cannot recall what pencils, but if you want to check that out, you can look at the last live video that I did, and you'll see this one pick. And that is Chris Reiniak's Morning Scribbles Halloween Coloring Book. And this is a really cute book. I love it. And last but certainly not least is the book that I challenged myself to finish this year, last year, 2022. So I'm going to show you the pages that I actually finished, because I've already done a flip through of the whole book. But I just wanted to share with you the pages I actually did for the last quarter. So these pages here were really fun. Used lots of glitter, glitterific. Got to color a lot of snow. I used a lot of acrylic paint I used gouache, metallic markers, metallic markers, gel pens, metallic acrylic paints. You name it, it was thrown in this book. I did a lot of shading with Arteza colored pencils. And I did color in all the frames either with gel pen or metallic watercolors. Backgrounds were done with Lyra Aquacolor and watercolor, and again acrylic paints. I did not use any chalk pastels in this book for backgrounds. And so these are just all of the ones I finished in 3 months. So I really put a lot of time and energy in this book to finish it because I knew I was not going to be able to finish both because of the things that were going on. So I decided to focus simply on this one and finish up the other one, hopefully here in January. This one I really like because I changed the way I did the snow. I did like pink and purple snow, and I don't know if you guys can see in this, but it turned out so nice. I love that. It was a nice way to do snow. This one here, of course I had to add some pink because that's my color, y'all. That was really fun. This one here, I love the way I did her wings. They're glittery and sparkly. You can see that on the, don't know. But yes, I'm really happy that I finished this book. At least I finished one, along with all the other several dozens of pages I finished this year. I've done a lot of coloring. And so, yeah, I'm going to be doing a video soon that will tell you all of my plans and my goals for 2023. As far as coloring, diamond painting, and any new hobbies I've picked up or are going to be starting this year. We'll see how that goes. But yes, I'm loving the way the book turned out. If you want to see the complete book, you can look at my completed book playlist and find it there. Just love how this one turned out. Love this one because I went burgundy, dark reds, more rich and sultry colors, which I love for Christmas colors. Really nice. And then I went pink again here. Love how I did her dress, the shading in there, and then all of the glitter and sparkle. Love how that one turned out. Went purple on this one, even with the sky. And love how it turned out as well. This one did some non-traditional colors, but you know, Christmas colors are whatever you want. Just like our coloring books, we do what we want. The same thing for Christmas. You can choose whatever colors you want. This one was my least favorite page, but this one's gotten a lot of likes. So from the different comments I've gotten on the completed book video, people are liking this one a lot. So thank you for your kind words, y'all. And then I did this one here, which I love how that one turned out. I didn't do it like the original like gingerbread color. I just wanted to do something different. So I did that one there. And this one here, I did turquoise and gold. This one I did use like metallic watercolor paint for that. I love how it turned out, even on the candles. Love this page. And last but certainly not least is the truck. I went with the blue truck instead of the red like everyone else. I like to be different, and that's fine. And I did use some metallic watercolors on the wheels for that. And that is all, y'all. That is all that I've completed for October, November, and December. I hope that you all liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to become a part of the Beautiful People family, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would love to have you. everyone is welcome here. No matter what, everyone's welcome here. And those of you who are in my Facebook groups and part of my lives understand who I am as a person and that I am a loving person, and I want everyone to feel welcome, everyone to feel valued on my channel and in my groups. So with that being said, I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, y'all, take care.